your students believe they can do high-level mathematics? What messages are they receiving about their mathematical abilities? What do the school environment and culture say about students' abilities? Hi, I'm Sarah Porcenelli, and today we're talking about the standards which are the foundation for teaching mathematics. Florida refers to these as the mathematical thinking and reasoning standards, which parallel to NCTM's mathematical teaching practices. Today, we're focusing on MTR 1.1, particularly on the maintaining a positive mindset component. Growth mindset, a term coined by Carol Dweck, involves the belief we have about ourselves to learn. Students with a growth mindset are more likely to persevere through challenging tasks and believe that they can learn at high levels. Promoting a growth mindset in the classroom is becoming increasingly common. But what about when students aren't around? As you go through the school year, you most likely will be asked to use data to guide instruction. This practice, as research shows us, is critical to effective teaching. However, this practice, unfortunately, can go against everything that growth mindset has to say. Have you ever been asked to create a chart like this one? Charts like this are my nemesis. Grouping students into high, medium, low, or even below, on, and above grade level is a far cry from growth mindset. Now, I'm not arguing that some students are below grade level, on, or above, and that information is somewhat helpful. However, our time as teachers is precious, and we need to ensure we are using our time wisely and putting our energy into tasks that will benefit the students most. Going back to that previous example, I ask you, how does this representation help you as a teacher? Spending an hour making a chart like this may only visually represent what you already know about students regarding their current ability. So how can we challenge this common practice and move our schools and our culture towards a more growth mindset attitude? Here are some guiding questions that may help you to be the positive force in your school to develop a genuine belief that all students can learn mathematics at high levels. First, what data do you have at your disposal? And how do you want to adjust instruction based on that data? Is it to make decisions for whole group instruction, small group, intervention groups, reteach lessons, centers? Your data needs to serve a purpose for you and should be organized in a way that helps you react to it to meet your goals. Next is how you label that data promoting a growth mindset. And how can that data be analyzed and organized to provide information to guide your instruction? Here are two examples to get you thinking. In this first example, we see the areas of emphasis in a table. Within each, the successes of students and areas of growth are listed. The goal here is to identify trends and pinpoint a focus for revisiting areas where students need the most support. You can use this chart and say, hey, our students are overall doing really well at multiplication, so let's continue to spiral that in our centers. But our students seem to need more support in fractions. Let's create an action plan for reteaching fraction concepts for the next 6 weeks, and then we can reassess. You cannot feasibly reteach all standards at all times. Remember to give adequate time to reteach and reassess students at the end of a significant amount of time. And remember to celebrate the growth afterwards. This second example shows a specific standard and where students fall in the learning progression. Unlike the low, medium, and high chart, this one places students in the area of learning that they are in. A subtle but important difference. This chart is helpful after you've identified what area of focus you may be reteaching for, let's say, the next month. Using data to guide instruction is key in mathematics. However, it can be complex and time-consuming. Remember, one of your greatest assets is each other. And remember that they're just not your students, they're everyone's students. So dividing up the work among a team of teachers and looping in additional supports you may have, such as instructional coaches, intervention specialists, or support teachers, can help lessen the burden on just a few individuals. A great way to do this is to develop a common focus. It could even be across many grade levels, and build a collective knowledge on the most significant area of need in mathematics at your school and a plan for growth. Growth mindset is crucial. We must, as teachers, honestly believe in all our students if we're to expect them to believe in themselves. The words we use and actions we carry out matter, even when our students are not present. If we believe that all students can learn at higher levels, our expectations of them will increase, and ultimately, students' attitudes towards these capabilities will increase. Until next time, thanks for listening.